Are you who you thought you would be? Every single person you've ever met, from your very best friend to your most intimate lover, to your closest family member, to the stranger you met on the street who wouldn't even look you in the eye, knows a different version of you. That friend of yours who used to be so close and now doesn't even speak to you anymore, they might see you as the devil. An acquaintance you gave $20 to when they were raising money for their kid to go on a school field trip might see you as a saint. Which one is correct? Have you ever had a person in your life who meant the world to you? Someone who you would have done anything to save? Move heaven and earth if they only asked. Right up until the moment where they did something so despicable, so disheartening that it changed how you felt about them forever? Some people refer to this as showing their true colors, but specifically, one of two things happens in a scenario like that. Either you weren't aware of that side of who they are, or they weren't aware of that side of who they are. There's a concept in psychology that there is no true self. The people you've worked with, your neighbors, your family, your friends, they all know a different version of you. And each and every one of them is right. In 1926, Italian author Luigi Pirandello wrote One, No One, 100,000, which begged the existential question, who are you? Philosophers for thousands of years have been asking that question, and it's very difficult to answer. You could tell me who you are, and you would be right. But many other people in your life could tell me who you are. They would be right too. Because who you are changes depending on who you ask. It's okay if you don't know the answer to who are you. Most of the interesting people I know still don't know the answer to that question. So let me ask you a different question. Who do you want to be? Delilah S. Dawson, a brilliant writer and philosopher, wrote, "Do you want to be a rock star?" That is to say, being a rock star is a lot of fun. It's a high-paying gig. People love you. You get to live in extravagant houses, meet all the celebrities you ever dreamed of meeting. Your music is played on the radio. People know your name and can even sing something that you wrote back to you. You might get to contribute to society in ways that you would have never imagined, and people show you just how much those contributions mean to them. But there's a long road to getting there. In order to get to that fame, that money, that power, you have to learn music. You have to learn to write lyrics. You have to have the discipline to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to a show in the middle of nowhere that only has a crowd of 3 people. And you have to do that again, and again, and again. If you're lucky, one of your songs might get picked up, and you start doing a little bit bigger concerts. You start seeing a couple more people. And then once people get tired of that song, you have to start over again. So when you think, I want to be a rock star, you're not just signing up for all the good things. You're signing up for all the struggles that come with it. Delilah's point was that sometimes it's enough to want something. Furthermore, it's okay to acknowledge that you want something, but you don't have the emotional energy to chase it down. When you're thinking about what you want to do, I want you to have a few questions in mind. Do you want more money? Okay, cool, well, go get a job. That's how you get more money. Is there something out there that makes you excited? Something that, when you think about the end result of being that kind of person, you get excited? If so, do you have the emotional energy to chase that dream down and all the work that comes with it? Only you know that. But the reason why I ask you to look for something that excites you is because there will be pain associated with any change. Whether your dream is a new career, to be a better friend, learn a new skill, or to become a parent, there will be times when that goal seems impossible. There will be times of pain. Some of the things you try to achieve for that goal will fail. And you have to have the emotional energy to keep going through the failures. Tony Robbins once said, "Change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change." When times are tough, and I mean really, really tough, that's when your heart and brain will speak. In those moments of fear and worry, when you catch yourself feeling sad because you didn't get to be a rock star, or spend enough time with your friend, or ever learn to play the guitar, those moments of clarity will allow you to see what was important to you all along. When I asked you what it is that excites you, chances are something, if only for a fleeting second, sprang to your mind. You already know what kind of person you want to be. You may or may not know the path to get there. You may not know the first steps you need to take. But you do have an idea of the kind of person you wish you were. Somewhere along the way, you made the decision that something else was more important. I'm not here to judge you about that. Neither is anyone else. And I ask that you not judge yourself too harshly either. Whatever it is that prevented you from being that person up until now, I'm telling you it's not too late. Starting today, this very day, whenever you happen to be watching this video, no matter what is going on in the world, you can take steps to be that person. If you want to be kinder, do something for someone else. If you want to be a certain profession, research how someone you admire got to where they are now. If you want better relationships, reach out. Be the one who sends the first message. Don't wait for someone else to make the first move. Who you are, right this very moment, matters so much less than figuring out who you want to be tomorrow. You can't change the past. You can't change this moment. But you can change tomorrow. And you can start that change right now.